Good evening, everybody. Welcome to PatFacts. Patrick here, Pat on your back, personal fitness. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hey, Bonnie, welcome in. First one in, as always. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's, what do they say, thriving more than surviving, but hope you're surviving the week. And we're going to talk tonight about surviving the holidays. We're going to kind of do a little overview of my holiday survival guide. Something I bring out every year with some tips and ideas to help you get through the holidays, stay on track, and continue to be operationally fit, even though there's some distractions and different events and different schedules and things to deal with over that time. So we're going to do a kind of an overview of that. If you saw the picture or my background when we started, hey, Natty, welcome in. That's what it is. Instagram will get you the picture and the link soon. So we're going to give you guys kind of an exclusive peek at this. I'm going to launch it officially later this week, but I wanted to get it out there for you guys tonight to kind of gear yourself up, get yourself ready for those holidays that are approaching. Thanksgiving could be included with this a little bit as well. I know we missed that for here in Canada, but again, you'll have it now for next year or see what's upcoming. And again, with Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve and day, there's going to be different things going on, different holiday parties, staff parties, family gatherings, and that sort of thing. So we want to kind of put you in a position, again, to succeed, to get through the holidays, staying on track as much as you can, having a system, again, like we'd like to talk about here, a system, a plan in place to help you get through and to prepare for the expected and the unexpected things that may come up, and then again help you stay on track as much as possible during that time. So we're going to throw it up here. So it should be there in the comments for you, popping up there. So if you click on the link, if it's live, if not, copy and paste that. You just enter your email in, and within 4 to 8 hours, you'll receive your copy of the 2022 holiday guide, as we mentioned here. So again, a few tips and tricks to help you get through. So we're going to go through kind of just a quick overview of it, just to show you kind of the topics we'll discuss, so you can have an idea of what it contains, a little overview of things, and then we'll get you on your way. Just a quick reminder of our gratitude challenge. Hopefully you're still practicing your daily gratitude challenge. Again, taking about 5 minutes at some time in your day, whatever works for you, and writing down the 3 things you're most grateful for, and think of why you're grateful for them. Why did these come up? Why were these things top of mind? So we can recognize maybe what brings us gratitude, so we can be more aware of it, and hopefully show it, live it, feel it in the moments, maybe not having to wait till the end of the day to express that gratitude. We can express it and feel it in the moments when things happen for us and to us. So hopefully you're continuing with that. Again, that daily write-up. We've got a couple more weeks to go. So November 9th, we're going to do a little wrap up of that. So just keep in mind how things are going, how you're feeling. Try to be aware of that as well. If you notice any differences in your feeling, how doing the gratitude challenge maybe helps your mindset, helps your mentality, any differences you've been noticing, if there are any, and bring them with you on the 9th, so we can share with each other how we're doing, and just anything maybe you've learned from it. And the goal, we started this just before Thanksgiving, and then we extended it till early November to try to make it, again, more of a habit. So it's not just a couple weeks thing. Hopefully going about a month or so, we'll be getting closer to making it a habit. And I'll encourage you on the 9th to continue this challenge and this practice and keep it going, and to maybe evolve it a bit more as well. So just a quick reminder of that. But you've got the link there for the book, for the holiday guide. And let's get into what we're going to talk about within the book. And again, you'll get this more in depth. It's a PDF version, so we just email it to you so you can have. The first component we talk about is nutrition. You're going to holiday parties, again, family dinners, different social outings, even just different options available at different places. Starbucks does a Thanksgiving type of theme, the pumpkin spice stuff, and there's Christmas options at different places. So there's going to be more temptations, more things out there for you to have. And hey, Alex, welcome in. So we want to look at our nutrition. We want to have different, different strategies in place to make the most, to make the best choices we can whenever possible, but still enjoy ourselves a little bit and be able to indulge and have some of those Christmas or holiday treats that we want. But we want to, again, try to stay on track. We don't want to overindulge and then set ourselves back too far on our progress if healthy eating is part of your goal. And if you're looking to be operationally fit, no matter what your goals are, nutrition plays a key part in that. So thinking of what we can do if we're heading out to a holiday dinner or again, a staff party, something like that, what can we do beforehand to help us make better choices while we're there? What sorts of things can we do while we're there to help us, again, not overindulge, enjoy ourselves, have our fun, but not overdo it. And again, set ourselves back a little bit, or even just setting ourselves up to feel bad or disappointed in ourselves that next day after the party, when maybe we overdid it a little bit on the Christmas cookies or something. We want to be able to look into that, and then even what to do after the event or the next day to make sure that we're staying on track. Or if we happen to overdo it a little bit, get a little too carried away, it's going to happen sometimes. What can we do the next day to get back on track and keep things going? Again, we're trying to be as proactive here as we can, so we don't have to overcome these big obstacles or dig ourselves out of these big holes that we could potentially put ourselves in. We're trying to minimize the impact of that. Looking at hydration as well, the key, the role that plays in our nutrition and some other areas here that we'll talk about as well. That'll be covered. What do we need to look at as far as hydration, our eating habits, and again, just ways to have the most enjoyable season, but again, stay on track and stay operationally fit, keep ascending like we're all working to do. So first section is nutrition. The second section we talk about, and this one sometimes people get a little touchy about, is alcohol management. So notice I'm not saying no alcohol management, being smart about it. Again, having a plan, having systems in place. How are we going to manage our alcohol intake over the holiday season? Again, if we're at parties, functions, dinners, there's probably a little more alcohol flowing than maybe you're used to, or maybe that what is typically around you because of the holiday season. So we want to make sure that we're, again, planning for that, having strategies in place for that. And in the guide, we go over a few different tips, again, to help you before event, during an event, and post event to, again, enjoy yourself, have a good time, be part of the group, and maybe not feel excluded if you're choosing to not do or take part in certain things, which you never should. But again, there's even some ways in there to help you around that, to make sure that you're feeling comfortable with your choices and what you're doing. Natty says no chugging. That's right, no chugging. No chugging the alcohol. That's a good tip. I'll have to add that one in. So yeah, it's important that we manage that, because again, we want to have our fun and enjoy ourselves, but the next day we want to be able to get up and continue on with our routine as normal. If we're going for early workouts or getting up to practice gratitude, our morning routine, if we have to get up and go to work the next day, we want to be able to function as normally as we can. So again, we put some steps in place to help us with that and to manage that. And the next one, stress management. There's no stress over holidays, right? No. Stress management, can be a big component for a lot of us. We go for some different factors of managing our stress. We probably can't eliminate the stress. It's going to be there. Certain different things stress different people out or cause different levels of stress. So it's going to be there, but we just need to manage it as best we can. And the more we can manage it, it lessens the impact it has on our health and our performance, whether that's interactions with people, our fitness performance, our work performance, our relationships, whatever it is. Again, the more we can put some steps in place and follow them, and even maybe start them now, with those systems are in place, so we can manage as much as we can to try to not have those, hey, Philip, welcome in, not have those moments where maybe we boil over or kind of lose it or get too stressed out. Yeah, sometimes, Nadia, that's true. Family can equal stress sometimes. And just the events itself or schedules, trying to get from one thing to another, extra things being in there can add a little bit as well. Bonnie says a glass of wine and a glass of water works for sure. Definitely, yeah, that's having that hydration after, so you don't get too dehydrated as you're drinking, to again feel a little better in the moment and the next day too. And yeah, finances for sure this time of year cause a lot of stress. That's that time of year again, parties, events, functions going on, gifts to give. They can cause a lot of stress as you're going forward and dealing with this. So we're trying to again look at different ways to manage that a little bit. And again, hopefully these stress management tips will help us deal with some of that stress that we have going on, so it doesn't have the impact on us that maybe it has had in the past, or other events have had on us, so that again we can enjoy ourselves a little bit more, enjoy the moments a little bit more, and be able to again stay on track, stay operationally fit, stay progressing towards our goals, stay ascending like we always want to be, ascend till the end. We like to say here, we want to keep ascending, getting a little bit better each day. So again, we'll have some tips there about stress management, and each of these kind of have a few, kind of a general overlay and a few tips, and then there's a little bit of a bonus at the bottom as well. I like to give a little extra for this since you're signing up for it. So there's a few kind of highlighted points under each heading, and then a bit of a bonus tip to sort of tie everything together, or to give you that strategy to kind of put these in play and go forward. So again, our Holiday Survival Guide 2022 edition. We're going to talk nutrition, we're going to talk alcohol management, we're going to talk stress management, and then, because I have to, it's me, we're going to talk fitness. Because fitness, again, is one of those things that, hey, Francis, fitness is one of those things that typically when we get busy, when we get stressed, when we have lots on our plate, fitness usually gets thrown out the window. And it should be the opposite. We should keep our fitness or our physical activity, whatever it is you're taking part in, we should keep that going, because we need that. That helps with stress management. That helps with alcohol management. That helps with our nutrition. If we're being active and keeping our workouts going, we're more likely to want to take care of ourselves, and we're fueling ourselves good. So we want to take care of our body to benefit from that as well. So again, some tips to make sure we can stay on track with our fitness routines, our fitness goals, as we're trying to juggle some of the activities and demands that are placed on us during the holiday season. So again, we want to be able to have plans in place, and I'm putting it out there now so people can get it, sign up for it, take a look at it, and again, hopefully put some of these schedules or these routines and these tips into play now, so that as the holidays get closer, we're already into, well, Halloween's next week. On Monday, so November's on Tuesday, so we're into November. Typically that's the kickoff for a lot of some of these holiday functions, and even Halloween itself, with the extra treats and different things coming. Some of these tips can maybe help with that as well, to not overindulge too much if you're going to Halloween parties or events, or again, just having some trick-or-treat candy around the house. Some of this can help with that as well. So yeah, just again, just a different way to help you manage the holiday season as best we can. If we can control these kind of 4 elements, then that will help us hopefully have a better holiday season and better handle some of the obstacles that will come up, whether they're planned and fall under these 4 categories, or again, just in general, things that may come up for you as you're trying to juggle the holiday season, which can be tricky for a lot of us, and multiple schedules to figure out, and different things like that. So hopefully it'll get you set up on your way. Again, it's a PDF form. It's I think it's about 8 pages, 10 pages. I think not too bad. Again, every component has kind of a main body, and then there's a little bonus tip at the bottom of that page to again help you put things into play, or just to give you kind of an extra strategy. I'd like to give a little extra for this, because it's the holidays, it's the giving season. From that. So as I mentioned before, the guide is available at this link that's going to pop up in your chats. Again, Instagram, I'll post it in my link tree, in my profile. You can check it out there. I didn't get to pin it to the video, so you'll see it there come up for you. Again, if you just click on the link if it's live or copy and paste it, it should take you to the landing page. And then you can enter your email. And again, within about 48 hours, you'll receive that holiday guide. And we're just kind of fine tuning this year. It's just making a last little kind of proofread to make sure everything is okay and the way it should be. And then we'll get that out to you guys as soon as we can. But I wanted you guys to have that early access to that. Because again, you're to say thank you for being so loyal to me as listeners and followers. But also it ties into what we've been talking about with our goal setting and our theme words for 2023 and getting prepared for 23. If we can, again, we want to finish 22 off on the right foot on a strong note. So this will help us get through those holiday times, the holiday season. Again, trying to stay on track with our goals as much as we can, both for this year and as we head into next, so that again, we're not starting behind the 8 ball. We're able to keep moving forward, keep progressing, so that we can continue to grow and evolve as we go forward. So that's it for tonight, guys. Just a quick check in. Again, the link's there in the chats for you. If you're watching this on recording as well, it'll be there in the chats for you. Again, click the link. You just drop in your email and we'll get that off to you and within 48 hours at the most to make sure you have it in your hands. And if you have any questions about it, if you read through it and aren't sure about something, send me a DM and we can definitely chat about it and clear anything up that you may have. But I think it's pretty straightforward. Again, just some simple guidelines to help you stay on track and have the most fun you can have, while at the same time being as responsible as you can be to stay on track and to keep bettering yourself, because that's what we want to do. The more we can stay on track and keep that positive momentum going, the better time we'll have overall, because we'll enjoy ourselves, but we'll grow and evolve, and it'll eliminate the chances of that negative self-talk, because maybe we had too many drinks or snacks the night before. We don't want to put ourselves into that hole where we overindulge and then kind of beat ourselves up for it, which a lot of us end up doing. And then we lose maybe days to our progress, as opposed to maybe just a night or a day. So we want, again, just have systems in place. That's what we're trying to provide here. That's what I'm trying to work on for myself as well. Have those systems in place so we can make the most of our time and our opportunities, and still have a bit of fun as well, because we want to enjoy ourselves. Thanks, Bonnie. Have a great evening as well. Thanks for being here. Again, that's it for tonight, gang. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back here next Wednesday. We'll see either maybe vision boards. Blake and I are still trying to get our schedules together and see if we can find a date that works. If not, then we'll cover another topic and get Blake on when we can to go through that. Have a great evening, everyone, and stay safe. Remember, always make yourself the priority you deserve to be by striving to be operationally fit. Stay safe and take care.